Fear is running high as the death toll rises in Mexico's capital city. The worried line up for testing, their faces covered with masks. The government in this city of 20 million closed all public places, including schools, in a desperate attempt to stop the spread of this strain of flu never seen before.
Our concern has grown since yesterday.
With more than 1,000 people sick in Mexico and 8 recent cases in the U.S. concentrated in 2 border states, 2 near San Antonio, Texas, and 6 near San Diego, California, U.S. health officials are watching this outbreak closely. More than 600,000 people cross the U.S.-Mexico border each day, and the CDC fears it's too late for containment.
As a precautionary step, the CDC is working to develop a vaccine seed strain specific to these recent swine influenza viruses in humans.
Normal swine flu transmission is through contact with pigs. U.S. researchers want to know how the American patients who have all recovered from the disease got it when none is believed to have had any contact with pigs.
This begins to look like a new influenza virus strain that could do a lot of mischief around the world.
Now, officials are also concerned tonight because they have discovered this new strain that has killed so many in Mexico is, in fact, the same strain to sicken people here in the U.S. Katie?
Sandra Hughes. Sandra, thanks very much. Meanwhile, Dr. John LaPook is our medical correspondent. And John, first of all, what are the symptoms of swine flu?
Well, similar to the regular flu, so fever, aches and pain, cough, headache, and sometimes you can get nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. What's very important, people tend to confuse those symptoms with the symptoms of the common cold, which are much milder and generally from the neck up.
All right, and how is it treated?
Fortunately, this strain seems to be very sensitive to the commonly used flu meds, so Tamiflu and Relenza. The key thing, you need to take those medications. They best work if taken within 48 hours of symptoms, which is all the more reason to know what your symptoms are. Talk to your doctor if you get them.
And that's not in short supply, we should mention.
There's lots of it. There's lots of it on the shelf. No reason to stockpile.
All right. And how serious do you believe is this outbreak?
Well, the CDC and the WHO is taking it seriously. They're sending teams of people all over the place, and I find that very reassuring. They are all over this. And a little bit of a reality check, Katie. In Mexico, the health minister told us today that the death rate seems to be leveling off. And in the United States, there have been 8 cases, but all of them recovered. Only 1 required hospitalization. So there's reason for concern, but absolutely, positively no reason to panic.
All right. Dr. John LaPook. John, thank you so much.